Hola, bienvenidos a mi canal. Mi nombre es Melissa y este es mi canal de maquillaje donde hago tutoriales de maquillaje. But you guys didn't know I spoke Spanish. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing more of a get to know me video because I've never done a video where I've introduced myself and I've kind of said what I'm about. I just went straight into the videos because I was too nervous. But now that I feel a little bit more better making videos, knowing that I'm putting myself out there to the whole entire world and everybody is watching me to see if I fail or succeed, yeah, it's a lot of pressure. So sometimes I try to process through my head like, dang, I'm really putting myself out there. That's kind of like risky, man. But hey, here I am. I enjoy doing it. It's fun. I have fun with it. That's what it's all about. So yeah, today I'm doing a get to know me. I'm just like telling you a little bit more about myself and kind of my deal with makeup and the purpose of this channel. So yeah, if you want to know how I did this look, keep on watching. And also if you want to know more about me, keep on watching. I didn't really do a step-to-step of how I did this because I was mostly talking about myself, but I will leave everything down below, and if you have any questions, please feel free to send a comment down below, or you can always DM me if you have more questions on this look, but I'll probably post everything down below. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Melissa. Oh god, I look so funny. My name is Melissa. I was born on May 26, 1992. Figure it out, I know you can do the math. I am the oldest of 4 daughters. I have 3 little sisters, and I also have a crazy little niece, and yeah, they all drive me a little crazy. I'm just kidding, I love them so much. But yes, I am the oldest. There are no brothers, no boys in my family, but my sister is actually pregnant right now, and she's about to have a boy, so we're so excited. We're super excited about that. My family unfortunately does not live here. I live in San Diego. They live in Central California, in the Central Valley. But I was actually up there not too long ago. I lived there for about almost 10 years before I moved to San Diego. I was actually born and raised in Watsonville, California. And then when I was 16, my parents decided to move us. And then ever since then I have lived there until I married my now husband, and now we live here in San Diego. My husband used to be in the service. He is from the town where my family lives now, but he used to be in the service, and that is why we moved down here, because he was stationed down here. And ever since then, now that he's out of the service, we're still down here because we love it. We love it a lot. San Diego is so much fun. There's so much stuff to do. And yeah, I always encourage everybody to come visit at least once. I feel like it's a little underrated. But yeah, I love San Diego. I don't think we're gonna move anytime soon. Especially because we don't have kids and we don't plan on having kids anytime soon. I think we're probably going to stay here for a while, but maybe if we decide to start a family, we will move closer to be with our family. Okay, honestly, I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm really just winging it. I mean, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but for now, I'm really just going to wing it. I'm really going more for like the lime greenish look. Or like, just like, you know, the light green, neon green, lime green, whatever you want to call it. Since I've lived here in San Diego, I also just recently started a vlog channel with my husband. It's mostly me who takes care of it because I'm the one who wanted to do it, but he's really supportive of it. Like, he'll come with me to different places and he'll help me take pictures or record. He's really helpful in that sense. But yeah, we've started a vlog channel because it's also a way for us not only to connect with people and encourage people to visit San Diego, but also to connect with our family and friends that live back home. it's cool to show them what we're up to and just the things that we're doing over here, since we do live about 6-7 hours away from them and we don't just go every weekend. So it's nice to show them stuff. And if you hear any weird stuff, it's because I'm sitting outside, sorry. But I feel like the lighting is much better out here than it is indoors. It's a little too dark for me. Again, I really have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm kind of just winging it. Yeah, if you've never came to San Diego, I highly encourage you to come visit. Don't come move here, please. There's enough people already. But just come and visit and check it out, because it's really, I'm not trying to be biased, but it's really one of the coolest places I've ever been to and lived. So definitely come check it out. I don't post much about it on my makeup page, but I do have a personal page, and that's where I mostly post like the places we go check out and stuff like that. When I post on the vlog channel, I'll post on there. So yeah, and my husband is getting so much better at taking pictures of me because I also kind of want to start like a blog mostly about San Diego, but I've always wanted to do that because I love to talk, I love to write. I just like to be creative. Like, I want to do a vlog. I want us to do a blog. Vlog and blog, okay? Vlog and blog. So I want to have a vlog, a blog, my YouTube channel. I just want to do it all. I just really like to create. I just like to create, and I like to share. It's just really cool, and I'm really into like the editing of it. I think that's why I enjoy the YouTube, even though it's kind of a hassle, because it's hard editing a video. Like, you gotta film, edit the video, then you have to upload it, but it's not easy to just go and do all of those things. It doesn't just happen, you know. Okay, so now I'm gonna take another green, and I'm using this palette by Juvia's Place. This one, the Tribe palette. So I used that one, and now I'm using this one. But yeah, back to talking about me. I don't know if there's any other personal things I want to talk about besides what I've just mentioned. I think that's pretty much it. I like to be a little reserved. I mean, I know on my personal Instagram I share a lot about like what I do, the things we do, like the places that we go. But everything else I kind of just try to keep it to myself. I don't really post about my family on Instagram. I sometimes post about my husband, but I just feel kind of very protective of them. So I try not to post them because my account is public. But that's why I also have Facebook. But I use it only for my family. I feel like Facebook is more for my family and Instagram is more for my friends. And I guess now we can talk about how I got into makeup. And how I first really got into it was when I was about 13. My aunt, my dad's sister. Hi, Thea. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to. My dad's sister, she took me to the store. I think it was my 13th birthday, and I'm never gonna forget that. That's really one of like my most memorable makeup experiences that I still remember vividly. I just remember she took me to MAC. I was just so confused because I had no idea. Like, I had not been wearing makeup. I didn't wear makeup at all. So, and my mom is just like really natural. She's just a natural beauty. So she never wore makeup. Sorry, I didn't realize that was annoying. She never wore makeup, and when she did, it was like for, you know, a special occasion or something. So when I was in there, I had no clue what to get, and I just ended up getting a blush, Margin blush, and some, I think like NC40 or something. NC40, a compact. yeah, that's what I got, because like I said, I had no idea what I was getting. I was just like, okay, I guess. And then ever since then, obviously, you know, when you go to the MAC store, the girls are super like, their makeup is done, like they look flawless. So since that time that I went, I got into the habit of going in, even if I didn't get anything, and to just look at the girls' makeup. And I would ask them like, hey, what colors are you wearing? And I would either attempt to do it on my own with the colors I had, or buy shadows there. And yeah, that's just how I started doing makeup, and I just started practicing. Whenever I saw a look, I would copy it and I would do it myself. And it's honestly like one of like the coolest things I did was to practice it so much that I just learned to like love it a lot. And that's how I got into makeup. And I started in like middle school since I was 13, but I didn't do full on eyeshadow until I was in high school. Okay, so I just added like a little like silver to the center. This one looks like that. You can see it. Looks like that. This is from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm still unsure what I want to do with this look. So after I like learned the art, once I learned to master it, I guess, I started doing makeup on people back where I used to live with my parents. And at first I started off with like prom, because my little sister, after I graduated high school, is when I started doing it. And my little sister still had friends in high school, and she was in high school, so I would ask her to ask them if they wanted to get their makeup done. And that's kind of how it started for the most part. And then I started doing it for other stuff, and it was pretty nice. It was really cool because to me, I did it more like, I like the experience itself of freelancing, because it's really cool when somebody comes, you know, that doesn't really know much about makeup or know how to do their makeup themselves. And then like the end result of them saying, oh my gosh, like I look so beautiful, or like you made me feel so beautiful, I look so good, like that is what I lived for, and I really enjoyed that. So I stopped once I moved here, obviously, because I didn't know anyone, and I didn't really like build myself back up once I moved, because it was a big transition for me, moving from, you know, being with your family and then moving far away from them. So it was a interesting adjustment, to say the least. And yeah, after that I didn't do it, and now I want to get into it again, which is the point of this channel, I guess, and my Instagram. I'm just trying to build myself back up so that I can start freelancing again, because I really enjoyed it, and I really feel like it's something that makes me feel fulfilled, especially, you know, like I said, the outcome of the positive feedback and the way I make people feel after I glam them up. It was really cool feeling. So I would like to do that again. I just want to help people. That's all I want to do. And which is also the point of this channel is, you know, I learned tips and tricks along the way, and I want to share them. Like I said, I just feel like I have a need to say something. I have a need to share what I know with people, with everybody, with as much people as I can. So that is why I'm here. Now the tricky part's going to be getting this side to look like this side. That's going to be fun. I would say that my channel is a little more like old school based. I mean, back when I got introduced to YouTube, I was like 13, 14, and I am 27 now. So back then, like over a decade ago, I think it was a little different. It was more about like tutorials, reviews. It wasn't much about like PR packages and collabs and challenges. Like, it was more about tutorials, and that's kind of like what I'm more into. I'm not really into all the other stuff per se. I mean, at least not right now. I I mean, I don't just feel like I don't want to do any of the challenges that are gonna appeal to me. Maybe the husband does my makeup challenge. If you think I should do husband does my makeup challenge, leave a comment down below. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. And if you don't like that one, comment down below and tell me which one I should do. But yes, I'm not big into the challenges, or I'm kind of into the reviews. And I feel like that's kind of what I want my channel to be, more based, more like more makeup tutorials and more of the review. I just want to keep it, you know, old school. I just want to share what I know with others. Like, hey man, you can do it too. Don't you worry. I mean, I learned on my own, so you can do it too. I will say that it is really time consuming to do the videos, and that's why I get discouraged as well from posting, because I'm like a one-man show. I tell my husband all the time, I'm like, I sit down, I do the video, which can take a few hours, then I have to edit it, which that takes hours, and I do it in a span of days because I also have a regular life, like a regular person. I have a 9-to-5 job, and I only have time to do it on the weekends, and on the weekends is when I'm supposed to do all that, is do the look, record, edit, and like I said, even though it sounds like, oh, you just have to do those few steps, it is pretty time consuming. So yeah, it's not the easiest task, but it is very rewarding, I guess you could say. It's nice. I really enjoy it because, like I've mentioned in my previous video, it's more of my way to do self-care, because it's nice to just, you know, have fun and share tips and talent and stuff. Alright, I think now that I kind of got the green how I wanted, I'm going to go back in with that shimmer, and I'm just going to go back in right above the crease because I feel like I got some of that dark green. So this is turning out not how I envisioned it would, but it looks pretty sick, so I'm just gonna go with it. I'm going with it, so let's just go with it. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to mention one of the most important parts, that I am Mexican. I am a Latina, so shout out to all the raza out there, man. That's what I try to do a lot too, is follow Latina based pages or brands, you know, because it's really cool to see where people come up in life. My parents are from Michoacan, both of them, and that's where we still have some family. I actually haven't gone in a very long time, but I would like to, because my grandma is there and more family that I have not visited in a very while. So yeah, that's where we're from. I didn't know English until I was 5 years old, until I was in kindergarten. I didn't know English. I spoke Spanish first. My husband doesn't speak Spanish, which is, it's not bad, because I feel like I always need to improve my English more, or just language in general. Like, you can always improve it. You can always learn new words. So it's kind of cool because my husband's first language is English. So I feel like I'm always learning words from him. But then I start losing my Spanish a little bit. That's when I have to call my mom. That's when I have to call my mom and have a combo with her so she can remind me. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but if you want to see more personal stuff, I guess, or more of like what I do here in San Diego and stuff, if you want to know more, you can always follow me on my regular Instagram. But I do have to warn you, people of the internet. Oh my god, I cannot talk into my eyeliner. I have to warn you that my page is 420 friendly, okay? So, if you don't want your kids to watch, or if you're not really into that, I'm just letting you know now that my page is very 420 friendly. Like I said, I separate that page from my makeup because I know that sometimes underage children could watch makeup tutorials. And I'll talk about it sometimes on this channel here. or sometimes when I'm, you know, a little up there, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. I don't know how to wink. But I do live in the state of California, and it is legal here. So yeah, just a little heads up, if you're into that, that's what you're gonna see there. Speaking of that, there's also a lot of 420 friendly brands, so that's really cool because yeah, they support the cause. Okay, I'm back, and I just did eyeliner. That same green I used under here, I used it as eyeliner. So I put on that dark green, and then I got one layer of a black shadow and did it on top so it could look much darker. Okay, so speaking of 420 stuff, I'm just gonna cut it out more because I just want it to be more cut out up here. So I grabbed a little on this brush of that lime green. So yeah, so since I'm talking about 420 friendly stuff and the brands, so I think that kind of segues into mental health, and that's one of the reasons why my husband and I are avid users of cannabis, because we deal with mental health issues. I mean, I have anxiety as it is, and I've been through depression, and yeah, and the cannabis really helps. It's not like it doesn't fix all your problems, but it helps you, I think, manage your stress, your emotion, your anxiety. Like last week, I was super anxious all week. I've been very stressed out at work. So coming home and getting to relax and do our nightly ritual of unwinding, consuming cannabis, and then going to bed is really relaxing, especially when you're really anxious. And if you deal with anxiety or know somebody with anxiety, you know that it's not fun. It's a sucky feeling. That's why we're really into the cannabis movement, because of the mental health. And I'm also really big on advocating about mental health and breaking the stigma. So that's kind of the things that I share about as well on my personal page. But I would like to, oh yeah, I did a poll not too long ago asking if you guys wanted me to talk about mental health, and I got a lot of yeses. So I will be doing that soon. But yes, I just advocate for everything, really. I feel like everyone should be able to do whatever they want, as long as they're not hurting anybody or themselves. You know, if you're happy, then do whatever you want. I feel like I'm pretty open-minded in that sense. Alright, I'm gonna put on some eyelashes and do a lip color, and I will be right back. And this is from the Patrick Star collection. So I didn't like how it came out, so I used these two, and then I ended up patting it away even though I put the lip gloss on, and I ended up using this and then the same lip gloss, and that's it. My hair is so buggy. Is my hair gonna like be normal? When am I gonna be a normal girl? Okay, anyways, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you got to know me a little bit better. I hope that you got to have more of a connection with me, and then especially why this whole, what is this piece of hair doing? You piece of hair. Yeah, I hope you got to know me a little bit more. I did a voting thing on Instagram, and people said they wanted to do both personal and makeup journey, so I feel like I did a little bit of that. If I need to do more next time, then I will do it next time. Let me know. And yeah, this is what it came out to. It came out pretty cool, actually. I really liked it, but I was not able to focus very much. So yeah, like always, thank you so much for watching. If you have any video suggestions, please leave them on the comments down below. And like always, please like, share, and sub. Bye. 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 I always have something on my wrist.